going on, everybody? Dr. RTR here. Wanted to kind of talk to you for a minute because I've had some people here lately kind of be like, "Yo, Doc, we know you as my eye itches. Something's in my eye. We know you as the Dr. RTR. We know you as Doc. We know you as the Titan from Destiny 2 and the Explorer from Elite Dangerous, the guitarist on Rock Band, or if you've hung around the YouTube channel enough, you know me as Trooper Allen of the San Andreas Highway Patrol. I've had people be like, Doc, what's some word of wisdom that you could give us? And I catch that a lot on Twitter and some messages from time to time. Of course, you can see we're doing this from my streaming stuff because that's all up top, and in the upper corner you can see it's 4:11 in the morning. So from time to time you're going to see me take a sip of my drink because I'm a little dry mouth because I'm a little nervous about this one. For me, for words of wisdom, like what can I give that's going to be good? What's gonna be something that's going to help? For me, there's multiple things I could say. I could give you words of wisdom. I could give you life experiences. I could give you a lot of things about me as a person. I more or less I am one of those people that, I'm up a lot during the day. I do a lot of recording. I try to do some stuff setting up for streams and doing. I am more of a night owl more than I am anything on the planet. As you can tell by the time. And here in just about an hour or so, I'm going to go get me a cup of coffee. I felt like this was something that I needed to get off my chest. The questions have been asked. There's been a lot of things that people don't know, and in this day and age, everybody kind of wants to know about the person. I've got my YouTube channel. I've got Twitch. I've got all of that kind of stuff. Just recently, I was watching some stuff over on YouTube. That's why it's directly above the My Games and Apps. And before that, I was playing Elite Dangerous and doing some exploring and some stuff like that, and playing some Destiny 2 before that. Of course, everything that you kind of see up there beside the YouTube, the Elite Dangerous, Destiny 2, Madden 20, the CW app, Rock Band 4, those are my primary games. A lot of people go, "I know we normally see you with just these." Well, yeah, that's kind of who I am. I'll be 31 this year, and for me, if you told me 10 years ago that things would be the way they are now, with me being 31, I would have called you a liar. I really would have. Life is not always easy. It's not always the best. It's not always something that can be done. Life has its challenges and it has its moments. I've had moments. I've worked in retail. I'm not going to state what I worked at. Just to understand that before I tried to do all this streaming stuff, I sold video games for a living. That was kind of my forte. That was a thing that I liked. Before that, I worked in a mechanic shop. Worked there with my family. But I wanted to branch out, wanted to do my own kind of thing. A lot of people have told me, you're really assertive as Trooper Allen. You're real in people's faces at times, and there's a different tone and a different feeling sometimes when things happen. And yeah, because back when I was in high school, I was a drill team commander for Air Force Junior ROTC. I was a cadet major. That was who I was from 5:30 in the morning till there's been sometimes it's been midnight. I've been working with people and doing and setting up for drill meets and doing stuff like that, and that stopped way back in 2008 when I graduated high school, and it really ended more than '09 because I was asked to come back and do some stuff. So there's times where I tap into that. A lot of people see the happy-go-lucky. We're laughing, we're cutting up, we're hanging out, we're doing all the fun things. What people don't realize is behind the scenes. A lot, and I'm playing with my pen here. What people don't realize is the things that I've lost, given up, struggled with, had problems with, and that's just a little bit of me here, and me kind of giving some words of wisdom, because I see a lot of people go, oh, I'm going to be the biggest YouTube star in a year, and I'm going to be the biggest streamer in a year, and you know, I wish you the best of luck. I really and truly do, from the bottom of my heart, I wish you the absolute best of luck with that. For me, it has been a struggle. One, it's been a struggle because of trying to find that one thing that really worked for me. That one thing that was just, yeah, I'm going to roll with. And Destiny is a lot of what I do behind the scenes. I do a lot of flying because I love to fly. So I have my flight stick, and I've got my flight pedals down below here, and I fly in Elite Dangerous a lot. I love music. That's one reason why Rock Band is there. I got my guitar sitting over there, and there's a lot of times this early in the morning I'm sitting there playing guitar, and I'm working at doing things. I play on hard with a 1.75 speed multiplier. I bump that down to a 1.25 and work on some expert stuff for the quick timing and stuff like that. We'll go into YouTube here. For me, a lot of, yes, as you can see, I'm a Doctor Who fan, and I love voice impressions and that kind of stuff. For trying to get to my stuff here. For me, as you can see, there's a lot of LSPDFR here. There's Destiny 2. There's raid days with the crew. But there's a lot of stuff like this where it's me flying, or it's me doing amazing things, and then it always bounces back to LSPDFR, or it's me doing RP on servers and that kind of stuff. There's ARC, there's Friday the 13th. I never really sat down and did any one specific game, because you can look through here. There's not a lot of single solitary, this is my game kind of thing. I've had amazing stuff with videos. I've had great luck with that one. The Shirai Ryu Takeda, or Takeda, however you want to pronounce it. That was done by a buddy of mine, Nassim Hammer Wookie. That video was put up by him. He wanted to use the channel, so I let him. I'm more of a racer. As you can tell, I used to play a lot of Call of Duty. I've done the ALS challenge. I've done that kind of stuff. We've played esports and did that kind of stuff. But at the end of the day, there really was no set thing for me. I never really sat down and did. I had a friend of mine who I lost years ago. His name was Larry. He was a great friend of mine. He was a truck driver and somebody I met through working at the shop. That was hard for me because around the time my grandfather died, Larry came into my life and helped fill that role of being that person. So it was really kind of something that worked for me. Um, he was just flat out awesome. Um, I ended up losing him to a heart attack. We did classic car shows together. We did a lot of things together, and that that started to take a toll on me because for me, I don't show a lot of outward emotions. I kind of I hold it to the chest and I roll on with it. Um, I don't let things really build up and express issues or problems. Um, I for me when I say that I've given up things and done, um, trying to do this job inadvertently cost me a relationship, cost me my fiance. Um, yeah, my fiance, the mother of my child. Yeah, I bet you didn't know that one. Um, that was rough. That's still rough. That's a very fresh thing for me, and it's not the best. Um, but Larry always told me, you know what, go chase what you believe in. Don't worry about that. You'll be fine. You've got that. You're smart. You're talented. You're funny. You're doing it. And it was a lot of it was buttering up. It was him. He broke me the one time that he was in the hospital for just being sick and that kind of stuff. And the nurse come in, and I was there bringing him some of his stuff. He needed his phone charger and some stuff like that. And the nurse, of course, went, "Oh, who's this? This your grandson?" And he went, "No, no, no. This ain't my grandson. This is a buddy of mine that I know his dad who works on mine and my wife's cars and keeps my classic cars. He's my little hero." And you don't understand how hard it is to cry or not to cry when you're standing in a situation like that. It's 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. You would much rather be home with family because you haven't seen them all day. And somebody like that calls you their little hero because he believed that. Um, for for me, it was almost a you're doing the right thing kind of thing. Um, you see people up top on my screen for the streaming stuff. You've got new followers, you've got subscribers, you've got donations and bits. I appreciate all of that because you make my dreams come true. Um, for me, it is an appreciation. I never get on here to any YouTube video and go, "Oh man, you got to give me 1,000 likes for the next video." And when I'm streaming, it's not, "Hey, don't you got to slam that like button or that follow button and don't forget to subscribe, man." And don't no. I get these bots now that come into the Twitch chat and it's like, "When you want to buy followers, then you can go to this website and you can buy followers and subscribers and donations and stuff like that." And I tell them to get out. A whole lot ruder than that, but this is YouTube and it's family friendly. Um, because I have and I say the same thing. It's something I believe in. It's what I always believe in. I tell them and I'll tell everybody here. If I can't earn a like, a follow, a subscription, or a donation, I don't deserve it. If I do good enough and I can make you laugh at any point in time, not just at one video for one moment, but if it's a 30-minute video, I can make you laugh 4 or 5 times. I have done my job. I have taken those moments where your day has been horrible and I have given you a reason to forget about those moments. Because everybody struggles. Everybody does. I had a few people actually stop me in a store because they recognized my voice, and got a chance to sit there and talk to them and found out that one person I talked to, his mother was in the hospital, and he was watching one of my videos while he was trying to get an update on her, and he ended up getting a giggle and a laugh, and some people around him got to watching it and got to laughing and giggling, and it made him forget there for a minute about all the bad. My LSPDFR videos, I have some officers and some state troopers from Ohio and California, from Nevada, from Utah, from New York, and even South Carolina, here where I live, that have watched me and said, thank you. With all the crap and stuff going on in the world right now, you made us forget about it because you did something. You found the funny in what we did, and that made me feel great. Made me want to record another episode. A lot of the LSPDFR has stopped right now because I've started to get hate messages for RPing a trooper in a video game. I'm not a real police officer. I'm not a real highway patrolman. I'm nowhere involved in the law. I just play a police officer. And I try to find the funny in it. And I've had people downright almost threaten me with messages and stuff like that being sent to me. So those have stopped right now because that's taking its own toll. But I want, whether it's a stream, whether it's a video or anything like that, I want to make people forget about their problems for whatever amount of time the video is up or the stream is live. Whether it's a 1 hour stream, a 2 hour stream, a 4 or 6 hour stream, for that length of time, or sections in there while you can watch, I want you to forget about everything with the outside world. And I want you to laugh. I want you to cut up. I want you to enjoy it. And that's why I still go back to what I said. If I can't earn a subscription, a follow, a like, or donations, or anything like that, then I don't deserve it and I haven't done my job good enough. I am, first off, will tell you 100% that my streams are not on a regulation thing. I have an issue of getting together with friends, hanging out, doing, and the stream just goes right over my head. I don't hit the live button down here in Streamlabs. Then there's moments like we had tonight where, we talked. A lot of us cut up and laughed because a lot of us needed that laughter. Because at some point in time, everybody struggles with something. I have had my own issues with addiction and that kind of stuff. I'm not going to get into what or why or who. I've had issues with losing friends to suicide, to dealing with that myself, to dealing with thoughts like that on my own, and that's a harsh reality. I've had people make fun of my appearance, my accent, my tone of voice. I go straight Southern and go, if y'all don't like it, then, there's another YouTuber out there or Twitch streamer that is going to make you feel the way that you want to feel, whether it's a more aggressive tone or it's a more cheerful tone or cut-uppy voice or a deep voice and doing. That's to you. That's for you to deal with and for you to find on your own. If you stay and you do, I love you. I do. And I appreciate you because you give me hope that I continue to do the right things. There's a lot of times where I don't want to do things. You see now that I moved down a lot of my games that I have and I do. There's a lot of times I don't want to play these. There's a lot of times where I get in a party with my friends and I lose the ability to talk to them because I'm dealing with something on my own and I can't say anything about it because personally I don't want to burden them with it. Everybody has their own issues and their own problems, and I don't want to add to theirs. So I just hang out and end up talking to them and ended up doing with them. Um, that's on me. That's not on them. I've had them tell me before that, yo, if you need anything, just pick up the phone, call, or grab us in a party and do. It's why in the Destiny video, I told everybody, if you see me running around somewhere or doing that, if I get on my Sparrow and I bolt, you have one of two choices. Either shoot me a message at that point in time, or follow me. If I get to a quest marker, you better get to me quick, because the minute I get there, I just start and roll. I'll be more than happy to stand there and wave when you, talk to you, or not. In game, not really talk to you, because a lot of times I'm in a party with people. But I stand there and I'll wave at you. We'll dance. We'll do the high five emote. We'll carry on for a moment, and then both of us kind of have to get back to work. They have their own quest stuff or their own things they're working on. I'm working on things myself. If I'm playing Rock Band, don't get mad at me if you come in and I'm in the middle of playing a song and you say something and I don't immediately respond. I'm focused on a song. I in between songs, I look over and talk and do. Now that I'm on a Series X, I end up having to look a whole lot quicker because the Series X loads a lot quicker and a lot doing. And I apologize, but I'm going to take another sip here. For those that are curious, it's Coca-Cola. I am a Coca-Cola guy. I'd give my left arm for them to sponsor me. I drink enough of it. I just kind of more or less wanted to sit down and talk to you, because at any point in time, something could be gone. There's always the fear that my dream of being able to entertain people and to do will be gone. That took a deep dive years ago, not really a long time ago, maybe 3 years ago. I went down and tried out for America's Got Talent as a stand-up comedian and had the whole room laughing, and I thought, this is cool. People are laughing, they're having a good time, they're doing and they're carrying on. To get an email months later that said, sorry, we didn't choose you. And that made me feel like I wasn't good enough. I wasn't funny enough. I wasn't entertaining enough. So that took a deep dive on a lot of things. But, I go over here to my friends list, and there's people like my good old buddy Dominus Pinkwin and Judged Unworthy. We've got Keys and Alpha and Brise and I've got people like Sean and Shadow and Tweak, Kratos, and Lethal. You see those with me. Sig, you see him. You see a lot of those people with me, because they're always there. We're always laughing. We're always cutting up. And if I forgot any of you that I play with, I was just kind of glancing at the screen while trying to keep, because I don't write scripts. I keep this off the top of my head. But it's 4:30 in the morning, and I'm tired, but I have a lot on my mind, and I want to more or less just kind of tell you, don't give up. More than anything, if you have a dream, go after it. Mine is to entertain and to make money doing so, because I don't want to go work in retail again. I don't want to do. I deeply love entertaining each and every single one of you. whether it be through Rock Band or Destiny or Trooper Allen. I I enjoy it. I enjoy helping you forget about some of the issues in your day. Um, so I thank you for the opportunities that you've given me and all the ones that you'll give me in the future. Um, Somebody asked me not long ago that I was hanging out in a party with, Doc, what if you couldn't stream no more and you couldn't go and do YouTube stuff anymore, what's the dream? What's the ultimate goal? And I make the same comment I made years ago when I started this channel, and when I used to talk about things, it would be awesome to work at somewhere like Achievement Hunter. I am a big Achievement Hunter fan. Jeremy and Jack, and even though he's not in the videos, Jeff, um, Michael, and Lindsay, and Fiona, and all of them, that's my people. I love them to death because for however long they put a video out, I forget about my problems. And I end up laughing with them and having moments and doing. And the people I game with are Achievement Hunter fans as well. Not all of them, because a lot of them don't really sit down and watch YouTube. And it's cool to be able to have the references like Bucket and laugh and cut up and do. And we got in a party the other day, and it was like, did you see the new Stonebrock? Or the new Minecraft video? Did you check out the GTA video that they did? And we got talking about it, and we got to laughing and cutting up, and that's the ultimate thing that would be just really cool, is to be able to do something with them in any asset or any form. With Matt and some of them, I would love to play Destiny 2 with them, because I know some of them are Destiny fans, and they play it. That would be cool. The game I love with one of the channels that I love to death. And great work to all of you at Achievement Hunter, behind the scenes, on the cameras. Y'all are awesome. Y'all make me forget about things, and you do. So thank you for that. I'm more than less, I'm just gonna end this because I'm gonna start rambling. But don't forget that when you try to blast somebody, there's a human on the other side of this controller and on the screen. That we are having our own issues right now. And, you saying the wrong thing could be the teetering point. So, my message for everyone, whether you're a subscriber of mine or not here on the channel, a follower or a subscriber of mine on Twitch, in 2021, be kind. Show a little heart, because that could in turn kind of go a long way. There's enough meanness in the world already. There needs to be more kindness. So with that, I tell you I love you. I appreciate you. And I will see you guys in a very much more cheerful YouTube video soon. And you never know where you'll see me around. But more than anything, I'll see you all Starside. Have a good one, guys.